Welcome into DIT Season 2, Episode 4. Yeah, it would help if you could turn the mic on. That'd be great. That was quick. Really? DIT Season 2, Episode 4. Welcome in, folks. And I do need to clarify a couple things here. So everybody's like, where the hell did you go? Where the hell did Dave go? Well, I didn't go far. I've been here the whole time. And a lot's been going on. But we have a strategy and plan, which really doesn't affect the way this show goes. But what happened earlier this year during Season 2 was we got some new employees and things started to change. So listen, your show, DIT, cannot run during the Hashmark show because it's just too much work, which I totally understand. Which, by the way, tomorrow is the last episode of Season 2 of the Hashmark show. For those of you who don't know what the Hashmark show is, that's just an NFL gambling podcast that's going to be on only during the NFL season. Duh. And if there are NBA playoffs or NHL playoffs, anything else that involves, gambling, and that crew gets together, then they'll do a show on that. But that's the gambling show. Now, we have, as mentioned before, other podcasts in the work, folks like Christy Lee Bella coming on board to do a divorce podcast, going through a terrible divorce, but also growing her modeling career. And that's another value of Hashmark Media, if you're wondering what that is. Hashmark Media is just an in-house media company that we own, and we produce everything in-house. We don't outsource, and there's a reason for that. And if anybody out there is interested in social media as a service, project-based, or wants an account manager on site full-time, we have everything that you need. And we're going to use maybe the first 3 minutes of DIT for me to talk about the platform because, essentially Dave Evergreen is a character on the Hashmark show, but has involvement with myself on the board. We've hired a CRO. You guys know him, Aaron Johns. Unfortunately, is he sponsor of this show? Is he the official sponsor of this show? I think he is. I think he's the only sponsor of Hashmark show and Hashmark Media, correct? Yeah. So DIT, we're looking for help. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for investors. What's a good deal nowadays? I think 2% of the business for $10,000. Problem is there's no valuation. This ain't a finance podcast. I'll tell you that much. People been itching. They want to know. So here's how it's going to go with DIT now. DIT, Dave is talking, is only going to be on from end of Super Bowl till the summer. We don't know. The deal is, though, we got to do in this time 10 episodes. And I think we've done 3 or 4 so far. This is the 4th one. 2/8/23 special, Valentine's Day coming up. And, what a day to pick production, 2/8/23, because tomorrow, 2/9/23 is the final Hashmark show, as I said, of Season 2. A lot of contract talks going on there. If anybody's interested, the biggest problem or hurdle is that show records at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And really, the actual show doesn't start until about 11 p.m. So, it's too late. This episode dedicated to Sally Borealis, a dog of mine that I had to put down last week. Hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. And we're not going to talk about that specifically right now. Also, this episode is dedicated to Ozzy. Ozzy, a great dog. I just met our intern's dog. Was here 2 days ago. I've already cleared this, by the way. He said he doesn't care. I'm going to have him on eventually when we talk about it. But met him, 2-year-old dog, Ozzy, and he wasn't feeling well. Then, CRO says, you got to take him to the vet, man. So he takes him to the vet, spend some change on him, a couple, anti-nausea shots and whatever else. And, I find out 2 days later that the dog had passed away in Alex's arms, our intern. 2 years old. And there I was 8 days prior putting down my dog, Sally, our family's dog, Sally, who was 14 years old and lived a phenomenal life after being adopted in, East St. Louis region. So it's a tale of two worlds, but how awkward, how weird, how odd was that, that I had to come in. I came in that week. I actually came into the office the day my dog died. That was insanity. I'm pretty sure I was blacked out that day, but I needed to come to work. Folks around the office were like, yeah, he's not right. I do want to just say this, and then I'll move on here. Putting an animal down, specifically a loved, animal, cat, dog, doesn't even matter. And they've been with you through so many things. It's not even like when you give up the car you had for 14 years. Oh, got a blowjob in here, got laid. None of that happened to me, by the way. It sounds cool. But my point is that you share a lot of memories with the vehicle. Share a lot of memories with the animal. And when I was walking out, took a look back. And some people obviously have the dogs cremated, and we chose not to for various reasons that I'm not going to get into. And walking away and leaving her there on the table seemed odd to me. It seemed very cold, but it was okay. It was like, this is it. Just keep going. I left and I'm cool. We got some dog prints. Kudos to the vet that helped us. But man, but that's as they say, Deion Sanders, that business, baby. I used the day that Dave. That's why, Dave, I never do dogs. Anyways, we're not here to do that. All right, let's jump into our first topic, which is, I believe we're going to cover straws, cups with 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds, vitamins with them as well, probiotics, and we can just jump right into that segment, right? Meow. Because I've got some things to say about it, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's now gone the insanity route where I don't want to do it anymore. I mean, what do you need a cup and a fucking straw for, and a lid? I mean, you're 5 years old, and again, it goes back to the parents. But the bottles in general, the water bottles that the kids are taking to school now, which we never did, never ever took a water bottle to school. We used to look at those tin lunch boxes. Remember the tin lunch boxes? Ninja Turtles had your favorite show on it, whatever the fuck. Could be blue. I don't know. Point is this. Some of the really higher end ones had the canteen inside or the water bottle inside. But that was like extra added value. I don't even remember drinking anything at lunch. Or it was just straight sugar, the fucking orange drink, the red drink, those things in the plastic, which they still make today, apparently. Or the cheap 25-cent can from Country Squire. Grape, orange, all the terrible flavors. I get strawberry. That's when I knew my family was struggling that month or that week or that quarter, sometimes that year. You start seeing Coca-Cola products and Pepsi products. Now okay, things are going good. Who's selling? Well, shit, my mom, she got a steady job. She a teacher. My dad a salesman, so daddy's selling. They had a good month. See, I knew the deal. Prime, I knew the deal. I know my daddy come home. He said, you work hard for what you get, not what you get while you're hard. Never did alcohol, never did drug. Boulder showed me. See, there's a lot of guys here ain't going to be. Guy came in there, he said, I got 15. Yeah, I give you 15, you ain't going to play. Anyways, the bottles, okay? The water bottles that the kids take to school. They've got now everybody's so concerned at how they get cleaned. There's mold in this part of it or whatever. So now, not only do they make these fucking water bottles, and everybody knows, I'm not explaining it. I mean, I guess I'm explaining this to people who don't have kids or don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is not a normal water bottle. You go look at these Camelbacks and all these brands, where the fuck, and they're bullshit. The straw comes out, the part where they suck comes out, the lid's out, and then the cup dispatches so you can put in the dishwasher to get clean. Now, the main problem here is if you don't have the same brand, which is how it should be, you should just have the same brand with different designs of the same cup, so you can take the straws and everything matches no matter what the color. If Johnny gets a blue lid with with a pink bottle, it's all right. Get your ass to school. But we've got so many different ones, and this straw is too long for the cup. This one goes to the shark, and then you got dollar store ones which are cheaper and they're melting in the dishwasher. The lid doesn't fit anymore. I mean, it's a fucking nightmare. I remember growing up and not having any bottle. I didn't have kids' bottles. I didn't have a straw. I didn't wake up every day and ask my mom and dad for milk. Again. We've talked about this on previous podcasts. I'm not a baby cow. I'm not a calf. So for me to every morning get milk out for the children and put it into a cup with a straw and the vitamins and the probiotics. And I mean, shit, my 4-year-old knows more about probiotics than I do, which is absolutely. Do you need to know anything about it? I mean, this bottle epidemic, and when I say bottle, I don't mean even like bottle. I mean the straw and the cup thing. Like every time we go some in the morning right now, we completely cut out the night one. The night one is done, and the morning one is still hot, still live, and that's just because the routine. But again, and going back to the root of this, I don't remember a time where the cups and the straws were a thing. Like you went from tit or the fucking bottle nipple to the bottle to the cup or to right to just to a cup. The carton. I mean. What is going on? The 4 or 5-year-olds still getting drinks with lids and straws. So I'm talking about lids and straws too. And Johnny spills. Well, he should be fucking trained. It's the goddamn parents. So there's got to be a law on it. Got to be a law. You got to get rid of the bottles. You got to get rid of the fucking the cups, the straws, the everything that goes along with it. It's just absolutely ridiculous. The vitamins and all the other crap. I never took a probiotic as a kid. I never looked on the back of excuse me, the Flintstones vitamins growing up, if that's what I was even eating. And as far back as I can remember, I was, getting 10-cent Coke bottles out of my dad's Coke machine in the garage, and they were glass. They were awesome. It was a 1910 Coke machine. And he had all of the vintage Coke shit you could ever imagine. And part of that collection was a 1910 Coke machine. And I would go out there every day. It was 10 cents. Didn't matter. I mean, it was an old fucking machine. It was our money anyways. Put the goddamn 10 cents in, take it out anyways. I think he was paying probably an arm and a leg for the fucking bottle to fit the machine, but hell, he loved it. Anyways, I was taking a bottle of Coke to school like it was 1950 with a bag of saltine crackers. And to build off of that, excuse me, we're coming off big time, not COVID, but we got something here. We don't know what it is. It hasn't been diagnosed. A throat allergic. Could be something in the new studio here. I don't know. The guys have been working on the new studio, by the way, here at Jam Soul Studios. Well, you hate to open up the show certain ways. And that's how we're gonna open up this show. And we, DiT Dave is talking, right? We talk about what I want to talk about. So it's not like, oh, the guy wasn't funny this week or he wasn't, doing whatever. No, we're talking about anything. So the first thing, obviously, that we got to address, and we talked about it earlier, and that was the Sally situation. Yep. I had to put her down. Valentine's Day just around the corner. A holiday I like. A holiday I enjoy. A holiday that I do buy flowers, balloons, and things for ladies, the ladies in my life. But this year I messed up. I got it too early. I got everything like yesterday. I thought it was this week. So everybody got their shit yesterday. So now I went out. I got a couple more things. 1, 2, 3 things. And I'm going to give it to them. So hopefully they're cool with that. And no, they're not getting a new water bottle or a cup, because that's just does not happen. I'm done with those. The good news is, in my household, all children have transferred from the small potties to just using the regular bathroom. My son is slowly stopping, pissing the bed. My daughter doesn't piss the bed. She wears pull-ups, but my son, he's getting it. Trying to measure the liquids, trying to train the brain to not piss the bed. So what are you going to do? What do you do? I mean, he's literally got to pee himself to go through it. And a lot of fucking piss. A lot of pee. We're not going to talk about that. Are we going to talk any Super Bowl here? Does anybody care for this show? What? Yeah, I'm going to give my pick. I'm on Eagles -1.5. Been on it. Will be on it. Eagles money line and the over 50.5. I'm aware that this game opened up 49.5. Don't care. It's going to 70. Super Bowl parties is the next topic, though. Not the game. That's what I'm saying. Talking about Super Bowl parties. Overrated? I don't know. I don't think so. If you have the right crew and the right people around you to do a Super Bowl party right, you do it right. For me, my crew for some reason has been decimated, and not by COVID. I mean, just by life. And we don't really hang out anymore. Do I give a shit? Not really. I talk to the people I want to talk to. And it's vice versa. It's not like everybody's, reaching out to me proactively. And I don't want you to. I don't want anybody to. There's a reason probably that we're not talking. But if you're going to have a Super Bowl party and it's just your family at home, like, what do you do? Do you even waste time? Do you just waste the fucking time? Like, fuck it. It's just another day. You got laundry to do. Finish the laundry. I mean, Monday, for God's sakes, you don't even get the next day off. Now, most people listening here will take Monday off. Monday, big work from home day. For those who don't work from home or whatever, doesn't matter. I work from home is so done, so overrated. I mean, it's so stupid. New world reset. We'll talk about that later on another show. I need to focus here on the Super Bowl parties, though. We were talking about Super Bowl apps earlier. And, one of the most overrated apps all time. I'm going to go here. I'm going there. Yeah, potato skins. Even with bacon, don't care. Have never had a good one. Never had a sound one. Never had one done very well. And I need it thin. I don't want all the potato. I want more cheese. I want more bacon. I want more fucking. Don't fuck this up. If you're going to do a potato skin, do it right. And don't do the frozen shit. You got to fucking make it. And if you're going to do wings, I want the right wings. If you're going to order wings, make sure you order them, but don't cover them the styrofoam because they're going to get too wet. Same thing with the French fries. You're probably thinking, Dave, who orders, food on Super Bowl Sunday? A lot of people do. Now, again, if you're going to do it at your house, have some games, walk in, give $20, get some chips. Our good friend Murphy used to do it all the time. He used to go to his house. He would have everything on the piece of paper, color of the Gatorade. So just remember that if you're going to do, Dolores said, could you wrap up the Super Bowl segment? If you're going to do the Super Bowl, do it right. You got to have at least 7 apps, at least. Okay. And if you're doing cheese and sausage, this is key. Listen up here. Stop scrolling. Listen up. If you're doing Super Bowl, this is what you need to know. The cheese and crackers, the cheese better be local from somewhere else and not just fresh jewel or that bullshit that comes pre-packed by fucking Genio. Garbage. I mean, fuck, we serve the cheese, out-of-state cheese that we get when my wife would go back to her hometown. People love it. You can't get it here. Oh, okay. That's why we come to the party. I got a buddy of mine that does wings. Phenomenal. Everybody's got their way of doing it. We got to do podcasts on wings. Write that down. He does the wing tasting party. They do like the hot challenge, which I'll never do. Never do. I can't get past fucking like hot Hooters. I'm a mild guy, not the butter. I like the buffalo flavor, but no heat. Get that on a shirt. Write it down. Buffalo flavor. See, we need to hear you guys. I can't hear. It would be a lot cooler if they can fucking hear you. This is stupid. Got a new studio. Not updated, not upgraded. What upgrade? Yeah. They gave me walls. Anyhow, and include the family, include your wife. You know, if there's ever an opportunity to convince your wife or get her to feel the itch of what gambling is, it's a perfect opportunity. Especially if she wins, she might be coming at you the next night. Hey, what's the NBA betting like? What? What do you got? You got something, Ben? I was looking. I see 76% on the Clippers. Okay. Or it's the reversal. You lose your ass and your wife's like, you're a piece of shit. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. How do you do a podcast on that? So I just don't involve her. Hey, she doesn't listen. I do involve her. She has handled nothing of it, but I think once money comes in, we'll be okay from it. But she's great. She loves this shit, but she has fun with the gambling. Color the Gatorade purple, for the record. Did I say it earlier? No, I didn't say it. We saw a TikTok from Sheffield Shuffler, and he nailed it. He nailed that shit down. We got to get him on again. We got to get him on the Hashmark show. DiT would be cool, and we've got some really good guests coming up. We do have Pete Sheffield coming up from Sheffield Shuffler one-on-one. He's going to be in town for that. He's in Philly currently, right? Meow. Is he going to the Super Bowl? Okay. We also have, of course, we're going to have on Aaron Johns, the CEO of Johns Architectural Metal Fabrication Company. We're also going to have, oh, that's nice. Well, we do that. Ricky Knott's one-on-one special in town, in studio. So we've got some good stuff. Gino's more Hashmark, unless we want to do one-on-one. See what I'm saying? This is more, I guess, Rogan-esque, DIT. You guys know that. And remember, salami and bologna, not bologna. Garlic bologna, the deli slice of the week, brought to you in part by Oscar Mayer. We're not going to, Eckridge called us, but the deal wasn't significant enough. I wanted to strike a deal that gave me garlic bologna sliced thin every other week. They wanted once monthly. Fine. Oscar Mayer, no problem. Came through. So is Eckridge garlic bologna better? I don't know. I've had Boar's Head. We're doing queso. We're doing so much shit this year. We've got Answer the Phone Volume 1 coming out, which is a re-release of basically what, 03? Fucking prank CD we did in high school. We've got Answer the Phone Volume 2 in the works where, excuse me, I just spit everywhere. Alec, you got COVID now. No mic. Can't hear. At least I got another laptop here and I can see myself over there. But we also have Answer the Phone Volume 2, which is only people that inbound us. So I'm there by the phone all day. That's interesting. A couple outbounds. I'm also going to have Jimmy on the program. My Uncle Jimmy, he's still around. So is Jackie and Jeff. You guys remember Jeff? We're also going to be releasing old episodes from first season because they're all gone. They've all been wiped out, but I still have them. We had to get rid of DIT the first time, which was a sad day. And why we did that, I don't know. We were worried about the corporate world, which was a totally different world. That will be a whole nother podcast. Because listen, these are all characters, but I'm in the corporate world. I'm in that other realm. So I like, you got to, it's not even playing the part. It's understanding how to utilize your skills. This is not a master class. Can we get out of here, please? Did we cover everything that's pissing me off? Driving? No, it's been smooth. I think, listen, we were going to do the episode a week ago, and I had to put Sally down. So it just fucking sucked. And I was like, I can't do the show. So here we are on 2/8/23. So thanks for tuning in here, episode 2. Nothing glamorous. We got the double stuffed Oreo challenge coming up here for March Madness. We're going to have Sammy on, Sammy the Bull. He's going to be coming on with us. Sammy the Bull out of East Coast. Is that his name? Possible investor, silent investor. Nobody will ever know. Maybe he's investing now. He's going to be on the program. We're going to be going over our double stuffed Oreo March Madness tournament, sponsored by, you guessed it, Nabisco. And that's going to be just off the charts. I mean, I'm looking at the pre-setup on this right now. I mean, you've got double stuffed Oreo original in round 1, okay? Now they're coming in as a number 3 seed, which is fucked up, against mint double stuffed Oreo as a fucking 2 seed. Get out of here. Mint double stuffed. Never had one. Could give 2 fucks. I guess it tastes like mint. Surprise me. Bring it in next week. DIT episode 4, season 2. That's a wrap. No guest here, but expect a guest next week. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Don't be bad out there. Be good. God bless America. Are you guys able to come over later? Literally, CUM? You want to come over? Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on over.